Our groups organizing Intuitive Public Radio and the Intuitive Community Knowledge Base are coordinating to broaden our services to the network, to include more others who are experiencing trafficking entrainment and may or may not have recognized it. Our groups with Northeast IPR have been working primarily on helping one another to address situations where family members and community members are experiencing entrainment effects and de-entrainment strategies are needed. When we talk about intuitive tool sets, we often reference how we are using these tool sets for ambient de-entrainment, where we have been influenced by ambient entrainment technologies. We can create together the conditions for ambient de-entrainment and interpersonal de-entrainment so that each individual living being is restored with the sovereignty and the knowledge of their sovereignty to re-entrain themselves according to how they want to be. Self-led entrainment, self-led reprogramming. We don't want any others to have tool sets that they use on us. We want to make sure that living beings have the tool sets that they need to recognize weaponized entrainment influences and not be influenced by them. And there are a lot of different steps that can be taken in that direction. There are a lot of different steps, both for individuals and families and for whole communities, where if we understand the approaches that have been taken by human trafficking organizations, we can ensure that there are no active trafficking pathways in our environments, because all of the pathways are ensured to be respectful and honorable toward all of the living beings of the community. We are holding these groups every day. We can often invite people to the groups that exist now, but some days we are holding groups that we cannot invite anyone to at this time. So if people follow along with Intuitive Traffic, which is a public channel on Telegram Messenger, there's also a attached group chat where you can join. I think the option is different on different phones actually, but when you go to the channel, if you click to see the details of the channel, and then there's 3 dots that will allow you to view the discussion, then you can join that chat. And we also try to post it regularly to the channel. And reach out to me at Max Morris on Telegram Messenger, MAXMORRIS. I will help you get connected. It has felt very heavy what so many people are going through around this, where family members seem to suddenly revert to behaviors that make no sense, where individuals in our communities seem uncontrollably violent, but also seem to not understand the effects of their actions. There are many, many people being said to be behaving neglectfully or uncaringly, and that is a trafficking op. Because if the people who need specific forms of de-entrainment support are targeted by psychological operations that cause their communities to believe that they just don't care about anybody, that they're inexplicably crazy, that there's no way to fix them, we're going to have to pay for more studies. Those people never get the help that would really help them. Those people often get swept into trafficking activities that no one will help them get away from, because the people around them don't even believe that it's happening. These are the effects of entrainment technology for commoditization for networks of human trafficking. We can recognize so much of this and protect our family members and support our family members and support our community members and safeguard those who would be most vulnerable to what's been happening. These strategies that we have had to use in the network, we have not found anywhere else except for a snippet here and a snippet there. We've compiled a lot of research from a lot of different sources, and they certainly don't all agree with one another, but there are strong consistencies that we find when we examine forms of entrainment and how people emerge from that and how they reclaim their own real selves and their own real functions. I'm looking forward to working more on this.